I'm Anil Kumar, sharing with you questions from my subscriber Raymond. Let me thank all of you for taking keen interest in my channel. The question here is, let f of x equals to m square minus 1 x square plus m minus 1 x plus n plus 2, where m and n are real constants and m is not equal to 1. Given f is an odd function, determine whether the function g of x equals to x to the power of m plus x to the power of n is an odd or even function or neither. You can always pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestions. So let's write down the function which is given to us, f of x, which is equals to m square minus 1 times x square plus m minus 1 times x plus the constant n plus 2, right? We are also given that m is not equal to 1. This is kind of important. And the given function is odd function, right? So it's an odd function. So this odd function. Now that gives you a hint. F of x is odd function. It means what? It really means that the even component, this term, x squared times m squared minus 1 should be 0, right? That's what it means. So this implies that m squared minus 1 equals to 0. Otherwise, it cannot be an odd function. And it also implies that n plus 2 is 0. N plus 2 is 0. Only then it can be odd function. Now when you solve these two, then what you get here is m equals to plus minus 1, and here you get n equals to minus 2. Since m is not equal to plus 1, that means m is equals to only, and I should write only, minus 1, right? Since m is not equal to plus 1. So I hope you get this concept. So the given statement that f is an odd function implies that we should only work with this component. The other two should be 0. Now that can be 0 only when m is plus minus 1. Since m cannot be plus 1, it has to be minus 1, right? So we have m equals to minus 1. Second, n plus 2, which is a constant, should be 0. So that gives you n as value of minus 2. So I hope you have understood how we found both m and n from the given condition, right? So we have m equals to minus 1 and n equals to minus 2. Now let's look into the g of x function. G of x is equals to x to the power of m plus x to the power of n, and since m is minus 1, we could write this as x to the power of minus 1 plus x to the power of minus 2, and that is 1 over x plus 1 over x squared. We need to figure out whether g of x is odd, even, or neither. So basically, let's find what g of minus x is. G of minus x will be 1 over minus x plus 1 over minus x whole square, which is minus of 1 over x plus 1 over x squared. Now one of the terms have become negative, the other one is positive. We need either both positive or both negative. Now that's not the case, right? So what we see here is that g of minus x is not equal to minus of g of x, right? And g of minus x is not equal to g of x, correct? It's not. Therefore, g of x is neither. Do you see that? That is how you should be solving this question in minimum amount of time. So when you are working with your final test paper, take care to do systematically in minimum number of steps as shown here in this particular solution. I hope that really helps. Thanks and all the best.